Welcome back to the vlog.
Welcome back to my channel.
You're like completely dark because there's no light on in here. We are in London. I travelled up yesterday. It was the most hectic journey to London, I think, ever, because I look so tired. Like, you can tell how exhausted I am. I need to put a bit more blusher on or something. I left at like 9 and I think we got into this flat maybe at like 7 or 8. I'm in London for a few different events. We are going to Tastemade Studios today with Pinterest, which is really fun. They like contacted me and they were like, we want to like, I guess, talk to you about posting on Pinterest, what you want to improve with your profile. And I loved that they actually contacted me because it's not something I've experienced with other social medias, to have like someone reach out and say, hey, we want to help improve your profile and help you create content. So we're going to this studio today to create content and meet other Pinterest creators, and I'm really excited because I do use Pinterest a lot. I find it such a happy social media. I almost don't think of it as social media. I think of it as like just a place to, like an online magazine. I go there to see beautiful, inspiring images, and it's such a positive place for me. I go on it on my iPad at night and pin photos for the house, or if I'm like planning what I'm gonna have for dinner, or if I'm like planning my outfits for London, I made like a Pinterest board for London just to make it easier for me to like decide what I was bringing. So I'm really excited to meet everybody and make some content. I think I'm making some mocktails, festive mocktails, and then I'm going to another event after that. I think it's like a PR kind of open day kind of thing, not open day, what's the word? Like a press day. And then tomorrow I'm going to an event with Canon. I worked with Canon back in the summertime when we renovated and redecorated, sorry, our bedroom. And I'm going to another event with them about their PowerShot V10, which is their new vlogging camera, which is amazing. And then on Monday I've got another event, so I'm staying here for the weekend, and hopefully I also can see my book publishers on, well, I am seeing them on Monday, and that would be lovely. So it's kind of like one of those things where there's just a few events that lined up, so I thought I may as well come for the week. Okay, so this is really exciting, and I may actually insert this clip earlier in the video because I want you all to know about it. I've literally just got a message from my publisher this second. I'm about to order a glass of champagne to celebrate, but I just got the news that Waterstones will be doing a half price offer on my cookbook, which is so exciting for pre-orders. And they're going to be stocking them in loads of their stores across the country. So yeah, that's such good news because obviously I'm so excited for this book to come out, and the more places it's stocked in, the better. And it just is, yeah, it's just testament to my amazing publishers and all of their hard work, and I'm just so happy. So if you haven't pre-ordered the book already, then it's half price now. You can go pre-order in the link below. Go check it out, and I really appreciate all of you who go ahead and pre-order, because we're coming up to the time now that it's what, a month and a half from release date, so you can get it in time for January and make the most of that offer. So yeah, go check it out, and happy shopping for my book. Studio, and I'm making my mocktail. This is like a Negroni Spagliato, but without any alcohol. So we've got the no secco, and it's got cranberries and grapefruit and orange, and we've basically been experimenting with different setups. This is what it looks like on the phone with this very nifty little tripod, and then we've got all the sort of different decorations, so like Happy New Year, the candles, the drinks, and it just creates a really nice cozy, and it's been nice kind of like playing around with different options and meeting everyone. Everyone's got such great setup. So there's like a lovely like Madeleine tree, some crackers and wrapping. And this studio is amazing. There's like so many floors and there's so much opportunity to film different things in different spaces, which is very cool. So we have finished at the Pinterest event. That was lovely. It was really nice meeting just other content creators, and the girls at Pinterest and Tastemade were just so amazing. I was like, I could do with having them around all the time when I'm making content, because they were just like hyping us up and helping, and yeah, it was just a really nice event to go to. And I'm gonna edit that content. So I made 2 mocktails, and hopefully you'll see that on my platform soon. And if you don't follow me on Pinterest, then I'll leave it linked below. It's always in the description below, so you can kind of see the content I make, as well as like any pins I'm pinning to do with house renovations or recipes or fashion, that kind of stuff. Yeah, go give me a follow. Now I'm just outside Liberty, look at that, and I'm going to an event for London Communications. It's just like a PR agency event, and not really sure what the event entails, but I think it's like a press day, so you can just go along and have a chat and stuff. So yeah, but oh my gosh, it's so festive in London, look!
Some tat.
Petals.
Cow's head.
Cow shed candle. This camera would focus. Lovely. Mushrooms. Oh, cool. Oh, I have pillow spray.
Yeah, an lavender one.
Yeah. It's hand cream and stuff. Notepad. Very nice. Ooh. I've got another Pinterest bottle.
Not another one.
That is good. Good morning. Well, it's afternoon just. We are off to the Canon event now. I had a lovely day with Pinterest and Tastemade, and then it was fun going to that London Communications press day. I asked them about some of their sustainable brands. I think they had like East and Monsoon, who's like trying to do more, and then there was a brand called Chinty and Parker, which I think I've heard of before. Now we're going to an event with Canon at Fair Game, which I think is an arcade. Do you know which way we're going?
I believe left.
Left?
Yes.
Yeah, we're in Canary Wharf, which is a bit funny, I think. Why is there an arcade in Canary Wharf?
I'm off to business.
We're in the business area of London.
More business.
Yeah, we had a lovely dinner last night with Alex's brother at Ollie's house.
Ollie, yeah.
And they had quite a few vegan options, and it was actually really delicious, especially the pudding, because they had like deep fried bao buns, like donut bao buns, and they were so good. Yeah, and I had a bit of time this morning to get some work done and just chill at the flat. So I'm looking forward to today's event. Though annoyingly, I left my camera in Cornwall, my V10. I just like shoved everything in my bag, and that camera was sitting there, and I had this one in my bag anyway, and then the V10 was sitting in the kitchen, and I just completely forgot it. And then I was like halfway up to London, and I was like, oh my god.
Amateur hour.
And it's so annoying because that camera is perfect for vlogging in London because it's really small. So I use this one more at home because it's a bit bigger. And my other Canon, my M50, I use those at home because they're bigger cameras. But for like doing renovation stuff or doing like, I don't know, getting certain angles, or when you're out and about, the V10 is really good because it's really small, and I totally forgot it. Here it is. leaving the event, and look who won. Get your bear out. Yay! So I think technically he came second, Alex.
Yes, I did.
Because he went round again and played and then got himself back on the top of the leaderboard, but he won a bear because he came second. And that was such a nice event. So many lovely people. Lots of the people who went to the previous event that I went to in the summer were there. And met some new people as well. And it's cool because it's like you get to meet people that you've watched for a long time, like Grace or Grackle. I've watched her for years and she was so friendly, and we all went round together and gamed, did all the arcade games together. Where has Alex gone? Oh, he's taking pictures. Yeah, we did all that together, and then, you know, met some new people, and I just really enjoy doing events like this. And we were just saying at the end of it, she was like, oh, how did it go? How did you enjoy it? And I was like, it's so much fun. It's so nice to meet people from the previous event and also meet new people, and they seemed so happy that we had such a nice time. And I will say, yeah, Canon have been such a lovely brand to me and quite a unique experience, I think, as a content creator. I wouldn't say I've had that experience with other brands in the same way, because
it was incredibly fun. Oh, here we are.
Yeah, incredibly fun, and also just that, like, they take the time to like invite us to these really fun events and think about who we would get along with and who was at the previous event, and do something so fun as that, and to invite me and include me just makes me feel lovely, because, you know, you're a bit alone sometimes in this world where you're kind of creating content by yourself, so it means a lot for them
down in Cornwall.
Yeah, down in Cornwall, it means a lot for them to like invite me and have me. So if you're watching Canon, thank you. I've used their cameras ever since I started on YouTube. Like, the camera I'm filming on now, the G7X, I've used exclusively right since the beginning of my YouTube career, and even before this one I just had like a Canon SLR, didn't I?
Canon, yeah, we had the Canon, like the power shot. I was at university.
Yeah, and then
you had the SLR, then you had...
Then I had this because everyone was using this to vlog.
It was like, sorry, it's like 1200D, 80D, G7X Mark 1, G7X
Mark
maybe Mark 2,
and Mark 3,
G7X 80D, no sorry, Canon 80D,
and then the R6, and then
now V10.
I also vlog at home on my M50.
We've got so many.
Yeah, so I'm like such a loyal customer to Canon because of the fact that I just really like the cameras.
Yeah.
And yeah, I vlog on the G7X, the V10, and then also the M50 because it's a bit bigger and there's a bit more flexibility with the lens, and you can also put like a big microphone on top, and I care about the way my content looks, so Canon is kind of the right choice for me. So if you're ever wondering, maybe I'll link below the cameras that I do use if you're interested. But we're heading off to Soho now to go to Mildred's for dinner, and then we're gonna go see the Lion King.
Very good at multitasking, by the way.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a woman. But we're yeah, we're gonna go to the Lion King. We got last minute cheap tickets
on DVD.
No, and I've always wanted to see the Lion King. Every time I come to London I try and go see a show, and I've never seen the Lion King. Last time I went and saw Phantom of the Opera by myself, which was great. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be a really fun evening. And you had a fun day, did you?
Right.
I think that was your dream event, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like loads of lovely food. We had like vegan burgers and nachos.
You could have just left me there. I would have been fine.
Not nachos, tacos.
Tacos, yeah.
And yeah, had a frozen margarita. That was great.
I'll eat mushrooms if you deep fry them and put them in a taco.
Yes. Yeah, thank you Canon for having us, and I hope you enjoyed watching that little event and are enjoying our little trip to London. I do miss it, you know, I really think we should do this more.
Yeah.
We didn't do it enough.
No, it's nice to come for more than like an evening or two.
Yes.
It's fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop vlogging because everyone's looking at me. Christmas lights!
I think this is my favourite tree in all of London. You're so happy.
Oh, this makes me smile. I feel a bit emotional. I actually felt a bit teary-eyed. It's Christmas. morning. It's the next day. I'm doing my makeup, so I thought I would film and debrief on yesterday. I'm starting with my Beauty of Joseon Relief Sun Rice and Probiotics SPF 50 because we want to protect our skin. Yeah, last night we went to The Lion King, which was absolutely incredible though. Let me actually just... Did we debrief on the Canon event? Yes, we did. That was great. Had such a fun time. We went to The Lion King in the evening. We got affordable tickets because, well, as affordable as theatre tickets are. I'd really recommend, if you come to London, this is not news, I'm not recommending this to be patronising, I'm sure lots of you already know this, but if you don't know, I thought I would share. That if you are thinking of going to a show, unless you're like specifically going to London just for that, if you're going to London for another reason, or you are in London for another reason, just book it on the day, because there's often cheaper tickets, because obviously they're just trying to sell the tickets for that evening. And I know that there is a specific app for it, which I'll put on screen, I've just forgotten the name of it. But if you're going on your own especially, or as a couple, it can mean that you can get those kind of last minute tickets. So we were actually like right front and centre, like in the middle, in front of like the seats that are the most expensive, just one row ahead. And we had such a perfect view, and they were, I think, £80 each, whereas usually I think they would be more like double that, or like £150, which is obviously very expensive. It's the theatre. But every time I come to London, I do try and go see a show, because it is honestly my favourite thing in the world. I actually don't think there's anything I love more than going to the theatre. Maybe gigs. I love gigs in a similar way, but for some reason, I think it's because with theatre, you're getting so many different performances. You're getting singing, dancing, acting, lighting, stage design, costumes, and a storyline. It just makes it such an immersive experience, and the shows in London are out of this world. The Lion King was out of this world. I absolutely loved the costumes, the set design. I was saying to Alex how I loved that they kind of went for a puppet costume to kind of lean into the fact that The Lion King is for kids. And I guess with lots of traditional theatre, if you go back in time, they would have used puppets a lot, and I really enjoyed that element to it. It just made it really, really enjoyable, and I didn't know anything about The Lion King in terms of like the theatre show before going. And I feel like if they'd attempted to make the people look like animals, that would have been weird, and it would have distracted. So I really love that they went for sort of traditional dress with puppets, and kind of like elements of the animal within the clothing. And like Pumbaa and Timon were so good. Like Timon was green in his him, the person, and then he had like a proper puppet in front of him, which was a completely different colour. And it was just very clever. I really appreciate costume design and that kind of thing, because when I'm watching a film as well, like, it really matters to me, because it really distracts if I think the costume or the makeup doesn't fit historically, or if it isn't good. And I love that in theatre. Their voices, the sets, the music, honestly, it was just... the first second the Circle of Life came on, I was streaming with tears, which is quite embarrassing, because then like midway through it, the lights came up, because some of the actors came down the sides with their like hyena costumes and giraffe costumes, and sort of came down the corridors, the alleys, the kind of, yeah. And I was like, shit. I was like pouring with tears. And I was like, everyone can like see that I'm like crying my eyes out. And honestly, I think it's up there as probably one of the best, if not. I'm trying to think. It was probably the most moving theatre musical I've ever been to. Maybe because of the sentimental value to us, I guess, growing up with The Lion King as children. It has such fond memories, and I think that's why I was so emotional. I had a similar experience when I saw Phantom of the Opera, because I loved it as a teenager. So the second she started singing, I was crying my eyes out. And I think it's that kind of realisation of, I'm seeing this live, and it's something that I've seen so many times in film. To see it in person is, I don't know, it means a lot to me. Music means a lot to me. and theatre does as well. Sometimes I think about a alternate universe. I was actually having this conversation with Alex. Sorry, I haven't told you what I'm using. This is the Typology tinted serum type 2 light. I would like the lighter one because this is a little dark for me, but hey ho. And this is the Charlotte Tilbury Micro Precision Tinted Brow Gel. Yeah, sometimes I think of an alternate universe where I continued doing music and theatre, because I did that in school. I was in like all the plays and stuff, and I, you know, loved it. And I played the piano, I liked to sing, I just enjoyed it. And sometimes I think, what would my life have been like if I had done that instead of doing academic stuff and then completely abandoning all of my academic stuff to just do YouTube. It's funny, isn't it? But yeah, I was saying to Alex about this Sylvia Plath quote that I think I'd heard someone mention on TikTok or Instagram, and I will put it on screen here. Or maybe I'll put it on screen, but it's essentially, I want to read all the books, I want to do all the things, and I want to just, you know, I want to live all these different lives, and yet I'm limited, I can't. And I just think it's a very relatable quote, because that's how I feel a lot of the time. Maybe some of you do, where you just want to do everything. I want to live in London and have these events and friendships in London and spend time with people who I get to see only occasionally at these events, and, you know, I don't know, have that kind of high-flying lifestyle and go out to eat and go to the theatre and, I don't know, have that kind of way of life. But then the other part of me, obviously the life I live, I adore living in the countryside, you know, renovating our home and just, you know, being close to friends and family and being a bit more relaxed, not having to go out and not having to have the pressure of doing things with people, or because everyone's very laid back. And then part of me wants to travel the world and like just let go of all my responsibilities, not have a house to look after, not have pets to look after, not think about having children. And then another part of me wants to just quit my job and just have babies and live off our garden and just be a homemaker, and that's it, and don't do anything, don't have any ambition. Just my ambition is to just live a happy life and have, you know, look after me and my family. Do any of you feel the same? Like you have all these kind of different versions of yourself that you wish you could live out, but you can't? I don't know how I got onto that subject, but I suppose maybe it's just being in London. Sure. Oh, I got onto that subject because I thought, yeah, imagine another life is if I had done a totally different degree. I often think about, yeah, whether I'd done like theatre or music, or if I'd done art. I was this close, like I'm telling you, this close to doing art as a degree choice. I was going to do a foundation course in Falmouth and do fine art, and I didn't. But that's life. I just used the RMS Beauty Lip to Cheek and Living Luminizer. I talk about my makeup routine with you quite regularly, and it's always the bloomin' same. This is my favourite mascara now, because look at that, and look at the lashes already, and you saw how little I did. I literally just touched. Let me show you, because I think this is wild. Like, have you ever seen mascara do that? All I did was curl it and do 3 swipes. I wouldn't have even need to have done 3. Sorry if I put my mascara on funny. I blink to do it, which I know maybe that's a bit odd. That's it, and look how good this looks. This is the Amy tubing mascara, and it's in brown, which I quite like. I think it adds to the fact that even though you're putting mascara on, it tones it down a bit, and it's not a light brown. I did buy a brown from Too Faced, and I never use it because it was too like coppery brown, whereas this is like a dark brown, so it doesn't look too different to my hair colour, because obviously I've got very dark hair. So if I use a brown that's too brown, it actually looks odd because my lashes are actually darker than that. But this seems to be slightly lighter, but it matches quite well. But it's a tubing mascara, which means it comes off really easily with water. It's waterproof. I don't know how it's waterproof, but I cried last night and it made no difference to my makeup. It's super easy to put on, and yeah, it doesn't smudge, because I have an issue now. I'm older. I never used to have this problem, but my mascara would smudge. I guess because my eyes are a bit more hooded, or my skin is more dry, I don't really know, but maybe there's just more creases around my eyes essentially that there weren't before. I realised I didn't put any concealer on. Today we're going to Wolford and Lamb for lunch, and we are also going to Tofu Vegan for dinner, I think, because it's so good. And I've never been to the actual restaurant, but I've like ordered from them, and I have multiple friends who say it's their favourite place to eat in London, so I really want to go there. And it's just the type of food that me and Alex love, and I really just want to order like everything. I have a huge platter. And then I think I want to go try some donuts maybe from somewhere, maybe cross town. I don't know what we're going to do in the afternoon. I think we might go to a museum, but you know, we're pretty relaxed. Maybe not. We'll see where we are. We'll be in Chelsea, so it's kind of nice. There's nothing really happening today. My sister graduated this morning. We watched it live on my computer. Obviously I was here for work, but also, where's the lid gone? She was only allowed one person to attend the graduation anyway. So my family are going for lunch with her, but it coincided with my work trip, so I'm going to celebrate with her when I get home. And I watched it live and it's very, very cute. I'm so proud of her. So for any of you, speaking of different paths in life, I think that's a good example. If any of you have reached a point when you're, you know, in your 30s and you're like, I'm not doing what I want to be doing, or there's something I've always wanted to do, go for it. Because my sister did that. She decided in her 30s, I want to do a course in counselling, and she just did it. She went for it. She went back to college and now is a certified counsellor, and she can start her own business doing that. And that's incredible to do that at this age, to make that decision. I'm very impressed and like proud of her for that, because to decide like when you're the age that we are, that no, I want to do this for me now, and it's something totally different to her degree, and it's something that she always wanted to do and is really interested in and so passionate about. And she did it alongside like working and having a baby and building a house. Like how does someone do that? A force to be reckoned with, my sister. So yeah, that's incredible that she has achieved that, and I'm just so proud of her for doing it. And yeah, if any of you have wanted to do something at this age and you've been hesitating, go for it, because there's no time like the present. Anyway, my makeup's done, and that was my little simple makeup look. I think I'm going to keep my hair back today, but I'm going to make it look less crazy and get dressed. I did put these white trousers on, but I had to completely unzip them and unbutter them to sit down and talk to you. And if we're going to be eating a lot of food today, I'm now unsure if that's really a good idea. But I'm really regretting that I did not bring like a comfortable baggy dress with me, which is my go-to if I know I'm going to be eating out. I just bought trousers, and I'm kicking myself and thinking, what was I thinking? I've only got jeans. I never really wear jeans at home. Yay. I've decided to change into my black jeans because they're comfy. These are from M&S. Because I do struggle with jeans because I'm so tall, I do like M&S, because even though they're not long enough for me, they're the tall ones, but they're still not long enough. I'm going to wear my lovely jumper, bright pink jumper, for some colour. And I've got Love Has No Borders. I'm annoyed it's got a hole in it, but this is my t-shirt from Choose Love. I think you can probably still buy these. They're a charity that focuses on like refugees, and they're amazing. And I bought it at London Fashion Week a few years ago, which is odd. Anyway, do I tuck it in? This is the thing. I saw a TikTok the other day about how to spot a millennial, and it's if they do the front tuck. I was like, oh god, is this now something I can't do? Another thing that apparently millennials, but it's more flattering, isn't it? Well, maybe it's not actually, I don't know. Is this more flattering? Is this more flattering, or is it better just untucked? Who knows? And then I'm going to wear my New Balance trainers, which is funny. I nearly wore them yesterday to the event, and the girls that I was playing the games with, all three of them had these trainers on, and I was like, I literally nearly wore these. That would have been so funny. And then we all had like different colours. do I have white socks or do I wear black socks? Probably white. I need to get some white socks that don't have this logo on them. I'm not really a logo gal. And these are the only white socks I ever can wear. And it kind of looks like I'm trying to flash my Nike socks. Well, I definitely don't want to. I'm too old for that. Today is all about comfort. So I pinned my hair back. And I was doing that thing that I used to do when I was younger. It's reminding me of secondary school when I'd try and do a hairstyle. And you become such a perfectionist about it that you can't leave it alone. So this side was like not going back the same as this side. And it was bothering me. And then I remembered, like, no one knows. Who is gonna know? Who is looking that closely? Nobody. So yeah, cute. It means my front pieces are out the way. We're gonna go now because it's literally 1:45 and I'm hungry.
The wind's happier.
Here we have our green smoothie, carrot, orange and ginger juice. Already jealous of Alex's choice. That's really nice too though.
Reminds me of living in Liscard.
Why?
I think that all the time.
Oh my god, we did. We need to get a juicer. Again. Can't taste like ours. So just finished at Wolf and Lamb. That was delicious. Alex said his pasta was a 9 out of 10. That's your favourite sort of
really nice
pasta. Yeah. Now we are going to have a little wander around here because I know that there's really nice charity shops down this road. Because I remember coming here years ago and getting a really nice, I'm pretty sure, you know that black jumper I wear all the time? The comfy one, it's from Whistles. Is it from Whistles? I got it from a charity shop here. And that's one of the things I'll say is if you're trying to go charity shopping or secondhand shopping, then go somewhere that is really nice, like a really fancy street or something. Because obviously people who live there have a lot of money, so they buy nice clothes. So the clothes you're going to get are going to be really high quality and are going to last a lot of time. So yeah, but I actually way prefer vlogging in London because I feel like people care less. Do you know what I mean? If I did this in Truro, I would be so self-conscious, but if I look around, no one is looking at me. No. We're going in here. I get no greater joy than going into Space NK. Like, I really wish there was one in Cornwall. I buy from them all the time online, and Alex was laughing because every single counter had something that was in my cupboard.
An order from them.
Once a month or two.
Once a month?
I don't know. What, every couple months when my stuff runs out?
It's more than I thought.
It's because the reason I love Space NK is because they do lots of vegan and cruelty-free brands, and they do lots of like brands that are science-led but also interested in sort of natural ingredients or sustainable ingredients, which is literally exactly what I want. So they do brands like Floral Street, the perfume. They've got Ren Skincare. They've got Charlotte Tilbury.
I can smell you.
They have like JVN, Jonathan Van Ness's new hair care brand. They've got Super Goop. They've got, I literally can't even list them all, there's so many of them. Super Goop. Sunscreen.
Super Goop?
Yeah. They've got
Gwyneth Paltrow thing.
No, Super Goop is just the name of the brand.
Super Goop?
Yeah. And they've got like Korean skincare like Arborium, and then they've got all the other ones it's gone out of my mind, but all the stuff that I literally have in the cupboard.
Bulldog.
No, what was the other ones? I've forgotten, my brain is so bad at remembering things. Oh my god, no, none of those, they're not cruelty free.
Right Guard, just for men.
Well, I was laughing because I was going along the shelves and being like, look, because I have all the things. Oh, Medicate is my moisturiser I use. Just a very lovely experience. I'm very impressed that I didn't buy anything.
Vaseline as well.
Oh my god, Soho Home, let's go in there. That's an interiors shop. So we've come all the way down this road past every single shop just to come in here. Okay, so nothing in there, but they had amazing brands, but it is very expensive, I will say that. Maybe not worth it. I did try on a, oh no, they got Nobody's Child. Oh my gosh, can we look in there? Actually no, I really don't feel like trying stuff on. There was a really nice Max Mara dress. I'll show a little video here, but it's very plain. I probably would have worn it a lot. I probably would have worn it on holiday, but I try and, like with shopping, I try and buy for the season and don't buy for like out of season. I know that can save you money sometimes. I just think realistically I've got similar, haven't I? Oversized, floaty dresses.
Same colour.
And there was a few nice coats, but gosh, it does remind me of why I absolutely hate trying clothes on, because I find it so triggering because nothing ever fits me. Everything's always too small and I hate it. Like I tried on the dresses and they were large, both of them, and they were so small. And it's like, I'm a 12 to 14 and a large doesn't fit me? Like, what's going on? Anyway, we're gonna go get donuts. That was fun. And then what we're gonna do? Feels like the end of the day.
Yeah, it's already getting dull. It's like 3 o'clock, isn't it?
Yeah, we were gonna go to a museum. It's probably too late now, isn't it? Maybe we do that tomorrow in the morning.
Yeah.
The lights are on, people. We were here yesterday and they weren't on. Oh my god, Alex, look!
Nope, I'm wrong, it's back this way.
We've got the goods. We've got a dark chocolate one, dark chocolate ganache or something.
Yeah.
Cinnamon, pumpkin, spiced pumpkin, and then like this classic
Glazed.
vanilla bean glazed. This is my favourite. It's always my favourite, the glazed one. Then this one, cinnamon. Past the donut. Maybe then this one. The pumpkin one.
Oh no.
I love how yellow it is. And this one, the thing is, they're all so good, so it's not really I'm ranking them. They're all like equally delicious. I think it's just the chocolate one. It's like, I prefer chocolate to be chocolate. You know, like a brownie or a cake rather than on a donut.
That's very good.
It is very good. It's very dark chocolate. We're in John Lewis to go to the rooftop bar, and there's Christmas stuff everywhere. Got like little shop of horrors.
I keep seeing it now at the other one, the other tube station. They had all the potted.
Why are they selling little shop of horror stuff? Well, it's not. It's whoa, Snapper, the perfect Christmas tree. Oh, it's the Christmas advert this year. Can we please get matching pajamas this year? Because you don't ever wear pajamas.
Why don't you buy Harry Potter pajamas to match?
No, I want nice. Oh, look how nice these are. Wow, look at the stripy sofa. That's the dream. Look at the lovely tablescapes. They've got like mistletoe plates. Oh my gosh, the fake trees. Oh, look at the trees. There's no Christmassy things over there. Look. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's a good one. That looks very real, isn't it? Look at all the baubles. Something I really want this year is to put 2 nails on our like granite mantelpiece and have some little stockings. Do you think we need to do that? Put little hooks above the mantelpiece to have stockings, because we don't currently.
Above the chimney with care.
It's like, look how cute. Imagine these big socks. Should we not do that and like try and maybe do like, figure out a way that's not permanent and there's one for everyone? Because then you could put like a few like chocolates or something in there. Like I could make some chocolates and put them in the stockings and maybe get everyone like something cute. You know? Yeah. Like a pair of socks or like a little cuddly toy. This is my kind of vibe. This is like a woodland theme. This is so much like my Christmas tree, and that they've got a mushroom and they've got like little hedgehogs. Because I noticed when we hung our tree and our ornaments how many little woodland things I've got. This is fun, isn't it? All the kind of like, what do you call that? Kitsch. How fun. Look, have a sweet Christmas.
Oh, this is for you.
Sorry to the world. Cheers. Cheers to my book being in loads of Waterstones shops and yay, half price. What are you laughing at?
Cheers to me.
Yeah, wait. Cheers to me and make it vegan.